Looks like Seniac's editor resigned. Seniac, finally reading my comments. Me, not able to see it in a video. Where are the comments? They're gone. Seniac has forgot to put the comments in. Seniac's editor is gone. Seniac, read my comment. Me, finally. First comment, guys. I think we had a little bit of a boo-boo last episode. I forgot to put the comments in. But guys, welcome back to another episode of the Fool's Kingdom here in City Skylines. Where, guys, we have an announcement. The Fool's Kingdom, as you know it, is slowly coming to an end. This might be the last episode. This might be the penultimate episode. We do not know, because this city is getting a little bit out of hand right now. A little bit out of control, just to be honest with you. We have no demand left to build anything. It's very, very minimal. It's not enough to build a whole new kingdom or new city. I could enable the Superman mod, but that means just injecting steroids into the Fool's Kingdom, and that is not gonna go very well. And things are just getting ridiculous. We're getting to the point right now where I'm building bridges from kingdom to kingdom that are pointless and useless just to kind of fix traffic. What am I doing? What am I doing? But as one series slowly dwindles down to an end, a new one will begin. A whole new concept, a whole new world, a whole new set of problems, a whole lot of frustration you guys are going to give me. But that's the fun, right? That is the fun. Now, guys, just before we get into this, I will say, if you want this save game, let me know in the comment section right now if you want me to upload it to the Steam Workshop for you guys to download it and, you know, just pretty much play with it, do what you gotta do, destroy it, fix it, continue making even more kingdoms, make your own kingdom. Let me know in the comment section and I'll probably upload it to the Steam Workshop so you guys to download. But we also need to destroy the kingdom. Now, we'll be destroying it in a separate video, and like I said, in that separate video I'll give out the save game if you want to see it, but we gotta destroy it. We gotta end all series the same way. Destruction. So I will say, guys, if you have enjoyed the series so far, I'm about saying you want to see more of it, but it's gonna come to an end anyway. Smash that like button down below. If you're new in here, make sure you do subscribe, because you're gonna be excited with what is to come out in the future. Now, in here I have disasters. I have many disasters that I can utilize to destroy the Fool's Kingdom. So, yeah, you're going to want to see that episode. But today, we're going to do a few little problem solving, get a few little bits and bobs that I haven't implemented just yet. Just to kind of, you know, finalize everything. And before I do destroy it, oh my goodness me, this is going to be distraction. But it's going to be emotional. There's still a lot of problems, but I've truly hit the game limitations. I've got to start building cities so freaking big because the game limitations come thick and fast. So one of them is OILTOWN right now. For days we've had this huge backlog because it's the closest import-export route for ships to the edge of the map, so they all kind of choose this by default. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to implement a couple more of these cargo harbors dotted around just to kind of really utilize more of the space. We did get the airport in, and while they do use the airport, it's not enough. The backlog goes all the way over to here right now, which we've kind of got to, you know, reduce that. We've got to reduce that, boys. So I think we've got one on this side of the island. We'll place one on this side as well. So boats, cargo harbor, and this will be connected to a different side of the shipping system. So if I place that just smack bang there, we're going to have to do a little bit of our beautiful magic right now. So first what we're going to do is untouch it, so then we can turn that into our one-way system. So they're going to be coming in, and we'll do the normal road first. Where's the one-way road? Here we go. So they're going to be coming in this way and then going straight out. So I want them to come down, go round and back up. And we'll connect it to that little junction over there on the roundabout. It's all pretty much set up for us, which is pretty good for us. So we'll do it all, how far away is that right now? It's 10. So we do it all highway to get like a decent connection. And we're doing a 5x5 on the old bend. Bam. So not going to worry too much just yet about the kind of like lane change. And I have done it in like a 4-lane road, really weirdly. I don't know why. Not 4-lane road, 2-lane road. which doesn't really make much sense. How did I do it over here? Ah, we single filed it. That's what I should have done, isn't it? I should have single filed it. Well, we can still do that. There we go, single file lane. There we go. Easy enough, boys. Easy enough. And we'll use the national road to kind of connect them up so it's a little bit more speedy. So that becomes the central point. So I got there by 10. I'll do another 10. Delete that one. And then these roads here will then connect in. And do they have a node in the middle? No and no. Which is a little bit more difficult for me because I can't get that beautiful bend. But I can actually just keep it like that and it shouldn't really change too much. So elevation is slightly there, but it looks kind of okay. Just got to terraform the land so it fits in within it all uniform. And then we'll bring this up. So first things first, we'll come off this one by 10. So I've got I can go on to create the little slip road junction. So an 11 by an 11, and obviously we've got to flip this one round. And then we'll just use our little beautiful little move it tool. Kind of bow that one in. So we have more of a kind of bend on the connection. So it's not so much as like a 90-degree turn. And then we've got to get these bad boys that all connected. So I could do the obvious wabam. As simple as that, right? I could do it as literally as simple as that. So I've got to give them water and a little bit of power right now. So a little bit of water just here. Bring this all the way up to just connecting over there. That's fine. And then power. We'll give them their own wind turbines just for now. And we'll just quickly sort out right now. Oh my goodness me. I almost clicked. That would have been dangerous. That would have been dangerous. But I'll just smooth all this out. I didn't realise smoothing it also drops buildings. Well, it dropped the wind turbines anyway. So, try my best just here. I know it's a bit of a cliff edge just there, but it is what it is. 'Tis what it is right now. So, that gives us a secondary exportation and import area for the ships for OILTOWN. So now, because that is technically closer, I don't know whether all the sort of the vehicles are going to jump onto this route. Gonna have to give it a little bit of time, see how it kind of ticks along. But it definitely needs something. Now, this doesn't have any train lines hooked up to it. I don't think I will because they got the airplanes there. They got the shipping area over here that they can kind of utilize and get all up and running. We'll kind of save that one just for vehicles on their own. Now, this will take a little bit of a while before we start seeing them pretty much using it. So it's just pretty much a little bit of a waiting game right now. So. That'll take a while before we start seeing any movement. So in the meantime, I'll put it into ×9, which is not ×9. It's barely 1.2 times. But we'll try and speed the game up as much as possible. And let's see what else we can kind of squeeze in. So, I want to get some of the unique buildings and stuff like that we haven't squeezed in just yet. Not all of them, because a lot of them don't really make sense. The bird and bee haven right now. Now, this is a question I don't really know. The bird and bee haven. Does it produce honey? Having bird and bee haven makes citizens happier as their plants get pollinated. Now, it doesn't say anything about making honey. And I don't know if vegans eat honey because they're made by bees. I'm not 100% on that. My knowledge of vegans kind of ends at that point. So I'm going to squeeze this in. I didn't realize how many buildings and gaps we've kind of got over here. Yeah, we'll squeeze this in and I'll kind of put it somewhere around here. Should I put it up right at the end of that junction there? That'd be kind of a nice little addition. The bird and bee haven. So all their plants and stuff around can get pollinated and things will flourish in Veganville right now. And can I bulk this out a bit? So I can then smoothen it off a tad. There we go. Can I see the bees buzzing around? Oh, there's a bird. The bees are on this side. Yeah, I don't think they take honey from this, but you never know. You never know. Oh, there's a water problem over here. How long has that been going on? I have no idea. So that's a nice little addition. We've got the transport tower, which would be in the toll town area. 100%. So I'm going to squeeze this in Smack bang right there. We have the Climate and Research Station. Again, a decent building for the nature reserve area, which I'll squeeze just there. Now, that's going to pick up some of the land right now. That's perfect to kind of throw it up here, isn't it? It does make a lot of sense. Let me just quickly pause. Kind of try and bulk this land out a bit more. And then we'll try and hit the bottom of it with the terraining. That looks a lot better. Bam! Nice. The clock tower, I feel like this is a Fredonia, because it's like a really, really old building. And Fredonia was the ancient past. The original peeps lived here before, you know, the peeps of the kingdom of Foolstown came in. So I'm going to pull it on this corner here. Again, feeling with the other monuments, the other buildings. Make it all feel very, very historic and very important. Yeah. Right, what else can I squeeze in then? I can't get a disaster memorial, but I don't really want that in anyway. Now, we have done a bunch of these other little buildings right now. We've got the Colossus Order offices. Very probably important to get it in the downtown section over here. Everyone's dying over here, which is not good. It is quite a large building, so where can I squeeze this in? I can get it right there on the edge just to fill more of this gap up. The Grand Mall is also another important building to kind of squeeze in, if it's possible. I need the only thing is I need the space for it. So I'm gonna drop it in. I'm gonna drop it just here, if possible. Bam. We have the tax office, which I'm placing that in North Fall, where all the residents get taxed. Oh my goodness me. Bam. Placing it right there. There is ultimate death and destruction. Look at it. They're already complaining about the taxes are too high, and then they go and drop a freaking tax office inside of here. Seniac, you're evil. You're so evil right now. Right, so we got a bit of a death wave. Right, so we got a couple of crematoriums just over there. Do I need a few more? I'll get one here and then turn one that way. Just kind of bulk us up a bit. That should kind of see us through. What else we got right now? We got the helicopter park. Nah. Lungs of the City. That would be good for Veganville as well, wouldn't it? I think it would. Beautiful park. It is quite large. Lungs of the City. If I dropped it here. And just sort out the terraforming real quick. So bring this all the way down to here. And then what we do, smooth it all out. Take it from the bottom as you get close to the building that you're trying to cover the most of. And there we go. And it's like nothing ever happened. Beautiful. Right, we got the... Oh, I got all the casinos as well. I'm not going to throw any casinos in. The old market, again, it's a Fredonia building, isn't it? But I don't think I got the ability to squeeze this in anywhere. Because of how large it is. I mean, I could drop it in there, but the space is kind of technically already occupied by a freaking wind turbine. I mean, it's only one wind turbine. Try and get it on the very edge so the road is aligned with what comes up. If I delete this one. I'm going to anarchy the road here. Like that. So it looks like it's part of the whole area. A little cul-de-sac there. It feels like it's a part of it then, doesn't it? A little bit of the old town. In a weird way. Now this is all stuff I got in recently for like Dead End series, so I won't throw any of that in. The observation tower, again, probably very important up here by the climate research. Oh, we need power over here as well. So if I drop that there, Does mean I gotta do a bit more terraforming. There we go. Makes sense to be up here. Now it hasn't got any power. That's going to be another issue. I'll drop one of those car parks down. We'll do 2. Yeah, do 2. Provide a little bit of juice for these buildings. So put in a safety. I don't think I'll get any of this stuff in. No. Okay, so I'm not going to throw everything in. The science center. We've got the expo center and the aquarium. See, an expo center will be good in the Fool's Kingdom. But it's trying to figure out where some of this stuff would go. It's like I don't want to go too over the top in some of these areas. And I just don't want to throw them down for the sake of it. Nah. I won't do it. Observation tower. We got the Central Park. Damn, some of this stuff is a little bit too crazy right now. And a bunch of casinos. I think we'll kind of slow it down from there. So, how is OILTOWN doing right now? There's a lot of vehicles coming in. There's the vehicle coming this way right now. So, it looks like we are utilizing it to a certain degree. I just don't know where they're going to be taking those vehicles anyway. But yeah, we got backlogs for days. They can't come in quick enough. They can't. So, we'd kind of need to get this moving because it could still be potentially holding up any vehicles that do want to come into this area. Oh, okay, there's one vehicle turning in. There's another vehicle turning in. Okay, so these are all vehicles now turning in. So these guys are using it. And like I said before, every vehicle that uses it is one less vehicle going in that direction. Which can only be a benefit. It can only be a benefit right now. Just so many want to go in. It is crazy, isn't it? Right, for the funsies right now, I'm going to delete that little bit of road. Let them all panic. With what happens. I wanted to redirect their routes. So if I get rid of you. Get rid of you. So now they're pretty much all going to turn around. I could have just done it on this. But they're now all going to turn around and take a different route to where they want to get to. So I'm going to get some movement happening. So some of them will progress to over here. Some of them will take the long route round and start kind of backpiling down in the central area. And there's a lot of ships now waiting here as they all connect over to there. I just want to get some movement on the go. Right, these vehicles now starting to move. Where is it? Just over here, which is good to see. As they can progress straight over the roundabout. Seeing lots of vehicles heading over to there right now. So, and then once I've got a lot more movement, I'll connect this back up. I just want to clear the backlog because there's going to be so many vehicles waiting here that should need to join this line. I just got to get them all moving. And I want to do it the easy way while still trying to keep the vehicles in. So I think I'll also help them by not allowing this turn right now. So this will push them all straight on. So they'll all turn around and disappear. So we'll start to see them piling up down this road. Eventually, anyway. So give them a little bit of time. And we'll see them rocking and rolling. And, okay, we're a lot more free and clear right now. But look how many vehicles are still backlogged. That need to be pushed through and cleared through. And they won't even move because the amount of vehicles spawned in here. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Yeah, are they all driving down here right now? Which they are. You can see them now all kind of piling up just there. But I'm trying to promote more movement to over here. So no idea why they're choosing to kind of switch lanes at this point. Do it further down, please. Get all the vehicles off the roundabout. So hopefully that now pushes... Once these are gone here, it's free flowing for them, everyone entering the roundabout at that point. It is free flowing. We'll try and help them out. We're going to delete a few. There we go. We're now officially free flowing. So keep the movements going. All these vehicles and then push through. And this backlog will slowly move. We've got there. Shows you how much these guys have moved right now. Damn. The damn. Like I said, yeah, we're going to get them piling up here. I'll throw that road back in just a moment. I just want to get more movement happening. More movement, please. Looking real good. So, I'll set this back up then to where you can turn into here. And as they're starting to pile up over there right now, we'll put this road connection back in. So we just kind of moved it just for the sake of it. Just get some clearance coming down here right now. They're all in the left-hand lane. They'll all then jump back into the right-hand lane. But there's a lot, isn't there? It's mainly down to the fact that it's the closest kind of distance. It's also the shortest distance that the ships need to travel to the destination as they come in. So it's all like a really, really big benefit to kind of go to that port. It really is. But we've dispersed a lot of traffic. And like I said, every vehicle that's using this one over here is one less one going over to there. So it does become a decent benefit. It really does. So ships are leaving 100%. This one's coming in only 4%, but it will leave with 100%. And you see it connects up to there. And the main thing is it's going over to the Falls Kingdom. That's one of the main things it's doing. Yeah, we're now starting to get them coming down here, which is good to see. And that's coming in with 40% filled. Wow. Okay. Okay. So, would we need a third one for the ships? Potentially? Potentially, yes. We could get away with a third one for the ships. It's just they enter in really slow, don't they? I mean, I've got the speed limit set to 90 around here. It makes no difference. They can't turn in any quicker than I want them to. They really can't. So, we're going to add in another one. Now, do I place it along these lines? See, that could be interesting. Having an additional line in. Or do I place it within this? Nah, I don't place it within there. I'm going to place it along here. Right there. So, stay with me on this one. Stay with me on this one. So, untouch all that. We are now going to do the same system we've done previously. So, all the way down. Bam. Do our little 5x5s. I'm assuming it's a 5x5. Yes, it is. And then we hook it up to a national road, which would be... Well, if I do a 10 first. And we're going to create another roundabout is what we're going to do. So we do a 10 by 10. Kind of bend that round generously. And just connect that in real quick. We'll delete that little section there. And then we'll run you from there. Oh, I got that going the wrong way round. Like that. Simple, standard, hopefully very effective. And we've got a 2-lane roundabout over here. So what we got right now? 2-lane highway. We'll go by a 60. So it could jump it up to a 3, but I've only got a singular lane coming onto this. So we should be all good. Set the roundabout up. We now have an additional way to come in and out of this area. So I'll drop down 2 little parking spots there just for the sake of it, giving it a bit of power. Connect you directly over. We now have another alternative route. Now, we are doing 90-degree turns coming in here. I could set it up to then pretty much be the slip roads you've got on here. But I just want to give this a moment. Let's give this a moment to also figure out that we now have a third connection. So in reality, you got this one over here for like this side of the island. That one there, you can kind of treat it as the train connection for the industry and over here. And this one then is all the vehicles hopefully coming down that will turn off to go into this one instead. Thus, giving us the ability to export more vehicles all at once. So each one has a different radius and a different kind of mentality and ability to export different peeps around OILTOWN. That's the kind of focus of it. That is the kind of focus of it. And we'll see what happens from within it. So, you know what? Yeah, we'll set up right now the slip roads. So delete you back a bit. So this one over here is now technically 11 away. That is 17 away. So if I go by 6, and do it here as well. There we go. Hopefully that works out for us. We'll quickly set the roundabout back up again. Bam. And then into play mode. So, they'll all reconfigure their lanes right now, but that is the gist of it. Hopefully that sorts things out. We've just got to give it a bit more time now, don't we? Damn, son. But all we got is time. So slowly move it in, doing what they need to do, create some backlog. So finally the tail end of what came through the middle when we redirected it is now dying down. Which then slowly start pulling more vehicles from these lanes, which will just get them lined up correctly. And things rocking and rolling for us. Nice. So everyone's changing their routes. So I wonder how long then until we start seeing... I mean, I still got a 90-degree turn here. See vehicles using our new connection. So maybe I should upgrade this to a 4-lane highway. Because it could then... We could be missing out on the other connections. Alright, just do that for now. I'll sort that out in just a moment. I'll sort it out in just a minute. Upgrade you and you, like there. Upgrade you and you going out. 4-laner. Bam, ba bam, bam, bam. And I'll just do it here. Upgrade it like that. So it's not perfect. It's a bit funky in some areas. But I can double up on the traffic entering it in and out. Pause a minute. Delete you. So bring this a bit closer. And then we do a little 2-laners right now. Right, let's sort these roundabouts out real quick. Back to normal. Now, I did upgrade these, so I don't know if we need to sort them out again. No, I don't think we do. Back into play mode. So, what that allows me to do then is have double the traffic and double the capacity on these roads. It doesn't solve anything. It just kind of minimalizes the amount of traffic. But, most importantly, it allows us to have, like, a left and right lane. Let me just sort that out. On this roundabout here. And I'm only going to do it to this roundabout. So I'm going to say that this kind of jumps over there. And that is the sole turn off to here. I'll allow that to turn off as well. But that is the main turn off here anyway. That is how it's pretty much going to work. So it means everybody who wants to go straight over the roundabout should technically be in the left lane, and everybody who wants to turn into this import-export area here is going to be in the right lane. So we just got to give it a little bit of time to get some movement going on. I'll also bulk up this here, and we'll sort this out as well. So usual stuff. You go to there, you go into there. I'm only probably going to do this to this roundabout as well, just so I can sort this out. And then here, you're going into there. That goes to there, there, and there. So it keeps the people on the roundabout in the left lane, and hopefully the people joining on in the right lane, even though they could still potentially go into the left lane and connect in. It's not an issue. But I'm hoping it disperses the traffic a little bit more evenly. So these guys are coming in. I think these guys are going in to go round. Some of them might be. Oh no, some of them are actually going straight in. Nice. So I just need more movement, guys. Right, we'll slowly start deleting stuff. Just so I can simply get movement on the go. I want to try and get some of them to utilize the right-hand lane. They probably won't, because it's probably deemed the quicker route. They often do that. But I need to get more pushed through. Which it's slowly happening. It's just kind of like a huge pain to get done. There's a huge backlog in here in the left-hand lane. Why? Oh, I think it's because everyone's trying to merge over but like towards the very end. Right, we seeing movement yet? Any movement? I think actually doing what I've just done in that roundabout has probably killed us off slightly. Because in a way, it's kind of prioritized. So I know no one's really coming this way to kind of connect in. So if I brought this from here to here instead. So they utilize the right-hand lane. Right, some of them are set in their ways, but they now slowly start moving over. So we're getting somewhere now. We'll slowly start getting, they'll all merge in singly right now. I could make it happen further up as well. I could do like a asymmetrical road, like this one. And just have them kind of push further up. And merge in here. Well, even here I could then bulk it up to a 2-lane road and get it to merge further forward. So it's a bit of a weird one, isn't it? You don't know really how you're meant to kind of take it. Oh wait, that's flipped over on the wrong side here. I'm staring at it and I'm thinking, wait, that don't look normal. That don't look right. But like I said, all it's really doing is moving the traffic further up the road. But at least I can utilize the 2 lanes. Can't I? I can utilize the 2 lanes a bit more. Get some traffic moving off the roundabout. And then we're all good. Or so he says. But most importantly, I'm starting to see a few vehicles in the right-hand lane right now coming down. Utilizing this. So they'll come in there in their small quantities. But I've managed to get it set up where every vehicle using this and using this is one less vehicle using this. So it doesn't solve it. It just takes the edge off. You know what I mean? And then we can still get them, you know, triple exports at that point. The only problem is it does hold them up there, but I'm hoping as time goes on, it will slowly start to settle it down. I'm hoping it does. And I'm just hoping even though these are coming through and down and round right now, it's still creating movement over here. It still is. Right. So it's slowly happening. It's slowly happening. It's a painful process to watch. But it's slowly happening, guys. Now, these guys over here cleared through yet? No. That's because there's a lot of movement on the old roundabout right now. But they push through 2 at a time, which is better than only doing 1 at a time. So at least that is kind of a little bit of a bonus. They all slowly push through. And I mean, okay, the backlog's only to there, so they are clearing slowly, which is good to see. Once this tail back over here, as long as it's not growing, goes down to this roundabout and we're pretty much clear, then it's all happening. We've took the edge off big time. So just got to give this a little bit more time then to move through. So I don't want to do it though. I might start deleting some vehicles just so I can kind of get to that point a lot sooner. It doesn't solve the process. It just gets to that end point sooner as well. So every so often I'll just delete one. I know it's a bad idea, but I've tried to create movement. I mean, it's a lot of vehicles I'm going to have to delete either way, so maybe hold out on that. It's like they've waited so long patiently to get over here, and there's your boy now starting to delete them. But it makes no difference at the end of the day. It makes no difference. Right. I'm going to now add a little bit more in, because this is the impatient side of me now taking over. Wrong road. And I'll bring it to there, where they then merge into one, and that's where they all turn in. So that pushes the road further down. So give them, I mean, it's all going to create huge congestion. But I'm trying to bring that tail end down so these guys can exit. Before they start backing up over here and causing this little exploitation area a few problems. Ooh, did you see that? A vehicle then was able to kind of get in from over there. I'm not sure if that's going to cause now issues. Let me get rid of you. A green one then pops out. They should always be coming out of this side. Right, it's moving. The backlog's only to here right now. Guys, this is a first. This is a first right now. It's only to there. Progression. Progression. Do you remember how long them tailbacks were? Right, I'm going to try and help it out a bit more. Oh, he was turning anyway. It's only really pushing these guys out, but we're getting there. We're getting... Okay, right, what I'm going to do now then is get these fixated in their lanes a whole lot sooner. So they pick their lane from the get-go, from the jump, and know exactly where they've got to go. So it's all happening now. Then again, they're all turning off to go this way. They've still got to go Owner Cargo Hub. Well, they're going to over here. I'm not sure what they're kind of connecting to over there. It's kind of weird, isn't it? But I'm not going to argue, because the tailback is almost done. Got to keep the movement going. The movement of flowing. Right, I'm going to pause. This is me being so impatient right now. This is your boy being so impatient. I'm trying to delete the larger of the vehicles to create more room. Okay, that's a nice big chunk right there. I can then bring vehicles in. So that will move a lot of the stuff now. And slowly bring all this in. Hopefully making more room over on this side. Beautiful. This is now all clear over here, as they've now got multiple directions in which they can head in. And we're getting so close over here from clearing this. It's now on the slip road. It's almost on the roundabout, boys. It's almost on the roundabout. So then what I'm going to set up then and do is allow this now to go back into this lane. So we can now allow vehicles to obviously go straight across. And then utilize both lanes as they approach in. And then we're on to a winner. We're on to a winner, boys. Oh, no, not sort it out like that. Sorry. My bad, my bad. There we go. Just so I can get them to utilize both lanes. So I feel it happening. It's taken how long to get to this point? But I feel like it's happening. And again, I'm getting super impatient. I want to start deleting vehicles. I mean, you could argue, yes, Seniac, it's only working because you've doubled the road. So you can handle twice as many vehicles in the same amount of road, in the same stretch of road. I get that. I get that. But it is, the tail end slowly coming down. There's not really many new vehicles joining on, as they've now got multiple options to go to. So I'll take that among everything else. Thus meaning the end of the stretch of vehicles is coming on. Then again, there is no new vehicles coming down here. Well, then again, do you know what actually shows us? It actually shows us that we didn't have the ridiculous demand before. We only had a few vehicles coming down, but the fact that they couldn't get into here as more efficiently as they are now, just shows that that one car every couple of seconds eventually built up. And that's what it kind of shows us more than anything. But the tailback is now on this. It's cleared this roundabout, which is amazing. Amazing. But I'm getting super impatient again. I really am. I can't delete when you're moving. That's a good thing, right? So, shall I get them, or stop them now from switching lanes as they enter this area? Just to keep everybody on track. And just create that movement again. So everyone kind of utilizes the complete 2 lanes on the whole approach. And then we're on to a winner. So do any of these vehicles are going to go straight ahead, aren't they? Yeah, nobody wants to use that. Sad times. But the backlog over here is now gone. So I'm happy about that. We do have despawn mode still turned, yeah, no despawning. Yeah, there's still no despawning right now, so it's not that they are disappearing, but this is almost done. I'm getting impatient again. I just wanted to clear, and then we're back to normal. Yes, boys. So that's leaving 24% full. Nobody. What's going on with this? Is this like meant to be? Is this now being treated as a decoy harbor? Because some vehicles were using it at some point, but you do get the odd boat and ship that does come in as well. Right. Well, I'll leave that for now. How are we looking over here then? So this one is being quite popular as well recently. So again, that's taken some of the edge off. So yeah, 78% traffic flow right now. You can't complain, can you? Do we have any traffic anywhere else right now? Not there. Yeah, coming out of here, but it's more the fact that we got a little bit of a right turn going on right now here. They are slowly moving and changing their lanes. I think that's what's kind of catching them out. But it's moving, so I don't need to worry about that too much. Toll booth area, it's all flowing. We've widened the road, so it flows a lot beautiful. Over here, where we had issues, is now pretty good. It's all moving through Fishtown. Where I created that world's ugliest junction is okay. We have a lot of vehicles utilizing it. Ooh, okay. So in the Fredonia junction here, they're looking like they're not a big fan of this little turn. But have we got junction restrictions going on here or something? Keep them flowing and moving. There we go. That should kind of push them through a bit easier. I think they were like kind of randomly stopping at points, weren't they? So that will push all them through. No issues then at that point. Vehicles turning in here, but they're moving. That's the main thing. So they do backlog every so often. But the main thing is they are moving. I think a lot of them like to stop here and get off and walk. Which I've got to stop that. I don't know how I stop that right now. Is there ability to like no parking? Is it because we got a path here, you reckon? Right, I'm deleting that path. I'm hoping that stops them doing what they're doing. Because that's causing a few vehicles to stop, which is probably causing all of this, to be honest with you. So it'll be a minute or two right now before they figure out how this... Wait, can they cross there? Oh, no crossing. No. So that stops that then. Stops that in its tracks, allowing these vehicles to float in a bit more, which will then eventually clear that, which is good. So that's now all clear, looking good. Any traffic over here right now? So there's traffic for days right now over here. But that's with vehicles. They're all getting to the storage areas, aren't they? I mean, it's moving. It is moving, so I'm not stressed too much. Yeah. Right, how are we looking over here then? So, wow. Look how singular file that now is. Still nobody wants to use this. Feeling rejected right now. So it just shows you. I didn't have huge demands coming down this road. It was the fact that I couldn't filter them a lot easier, and eventually just built up. It's only 1 or 2 vehicles that come every so often. So the fact that it was only 1 or 2 vehicles that built up that huge tailback just kind of goes to show we needed a better system. I think it was because they all got caught in this roundabout and everyone coming straight over got kind of like priority. But we've solved that to a certain degree. It's now all slowly pushing in. And if this is the worst of it, then that's kind of amazing. But we're still getting there. Still slowly happening. It ain't too shabby. It ain't too shabby. So a lot of problems still that we have, but it's not too bad. Gotta get more wind turbines over in the Fritolias. Wow. I'll give these guys a little bit of ocean power. Because the wind is very minimal. What is this one producing? Only 3 megawatts. Damn, boys. Damn. So the tower back over here right now is slowly starting to disappear as well, as they can now fly through a lot easier. It's happening. It's slowly being pushed through. We can't complain too much, can we? We can't. But guys, I think we are going to end it for here. Vast improvements, but still a lot of issues. Oh, finally, someone's using this exploitation area. Yay! But yeah, that was a big pain in our backsides for a long time within this series. And now that we've kind of fixed it, it's all looking pretty good. It's all looking pretty good. The tailback is only singular file. Very important to point that out. But it's all here, keeping these roundabouts free for movement. Yay! Good job, Seniac. And on that note, guys, we're going to end it for here. Let me know in the comment section if you want me to kind of publish the game to Steam so you can download it. But I think next episode, we're probably going to end up destroying it. So, guys, it's sad to see, but when one series ends, another one does begin. And until next time, I'll see you all soon. So, good